This morning, U.S. Central Command forces conducted strikes on 2 Houthi anti-ship missiles that were aimed into the southern Red Sea. Also last night, the U.S. Central Command conducted strikes on 14 Houthi missiles at over a dozen locations. These missiles on launch rails presented an imminent threat to merchant vessels and U.S. Navy ships in the region and could have been fired at any time. We've taken these strikes because they are inherently defensive in nature. The Central Command commander has the right, when he sees a threat posed to our forces or commercial shipping, to take the action that he needs, which is why you saw the strikes just yesterday and early this morning of what appeared to be missiles that were getting ready or preparing to launch into the Red Sea. We never said that the Houthis would immediately stop. That is something that they will have to make that decision and that calculation to do. It's in their best interest, I think, to stop. You've seen that we've been able to degrade and severely disrupt and destroy a significant number of their capabilities since Thursday. What we've seen are lower scale retaliatory, like 1 or 2 missiles going into the Red Sea. Nothing like what we saw the previous Tuesday, where that was that largest barrage that we had seen from the Houthis. No, we don't seek war. We don't think that we are at war. We don't want to see a regional war. What we are doing with our partners is self-defense. We certainly don't want to see this widen out to a regional war. And we don't want to see this continue, which is why you have seen the action that we've taken. The end goal is for these attacks to stop, for us to deter Houthi strikes, again, from commercial shipping that has been transiting the Red Sea for many, many decades and should be allowed to continue freely without harassment or without fear of bombardment from Houthi-controlled areas in Yemen. Our message has been very clear. We don't seek a regional conflict. We don't want to see a regional conflict. And we certainly don't want what's happening in Gaza to spill out into a larger regional or wider scale war. We know tensions are high in the region. We certainly acknowledge that. But we also have called on Iran repeatedly to stop. And that's what you're going to see us continuing to do. And we're meeting those words with action.